Hey everyone, Andrew Warner, founder of Mixergy.com. I recently did an interview with Jason Fried, co-founder of 37 Signals, and I'll tell you why I did this interview and why you should download and listen to it. Number one, he has got over 1 million people who are coming over to his website and using his web-based application. Number two, many of those people are actually paying, taking money out of their pockets and paying for his web-based application. Number three, his website and his applications compete with Microsoft, and still he's got raving fans and customers who return on a regular basis. So let's see some of my notes from the conversation. And of course, if you download it for yourself, you're going to learn a whole lot more. First thing, you don't need money to start a business. The people who tell you it takes money to make money, forget it, they're full of it. Jason says that you should embrace your constraints, that the fact is that if you don't have money when you're launching your business, it could force you to think more creatively about ways to generate your own money. 37 Signals was not built on millions and millions of dollars in venture capital funding. If it was, I doubt that he would charge for his applications. He might do what other venture-backed companies do, which is give away his product for free over and over and hope that someday in the future he might make money with the site and with the product and with his company. And as we can see from many other people who are following that format, it just doesn't work. The fact that they didn't have zillions of dollars in funding meant that they had to think a little more creatively and start actually selling and charging for their applications. So I asked him, I said, Jason, how are you getting all these people into your website in the first place? Most people can't get enough customers. I mean, they can't get enough traffic, let alone customers. How are you doing it? And he says that you got to be a teacher. At least that's his approach. His whole company is about teaching. And the more they teach about how they build their applications, how they get their traffic, how they design, the more they teach and teach and teach, the more people come back to learn more. And he says that it's the same format that many of the famous chefs follow. If you know Emeril Lagasse, for years has been giving away his recipes on television and books. It doesn't diminish him or his career, it just heightens his reputation, Emeril's. Same thing happens with 37 Signals. Many of us are fans of 37 Signals because they've been such great teachers to us over the years, and teaching is how they build up their audience, and teaching is a big part of their marketing. Next, he says get a voice. Now, for 37 Signals, their voice comes through in their blog. For you, it could be video like I'm doing right here with you, or it could be audio like the audio interview that I recorded with him, which I hope you will download. It could be anything, but find a voice so that you can build your audience, so that you can get the word out, so that you can express yourself and eventually be able to build a business on it. Next. He says charge subscriptions. Now, most people on the internet don't feel comfortable charging for anything. He's saying, first of all, charge, and secondly, he's saying charge subscription, recurring fees. He told me that if tomorrow people decided that they weren't going to buy from him, if this whole month nobody bought from his website, he would still have revenue coming in the door because he's got a subscription-based model where people keep paying, where he gets to keep charging his clients. Think about a subscription-based model for your business too. All right, finally, he says, be well-rounded. I asked him, I said, Jason, why do you want developers who don't just focus on developing? Why would you want designers who aren't focused like this, like lasers, on learning how to be designers and nothing else? Why do you want well-rounded people who have outside interests? And he says, you know, if you have people in your company, if you hire employees who have outside interests, they're going to bring into the job that you hire them to do ideas that they wouldn't have had otherwise, ideas from other walks of life, other interests directly into their job, and so they could think more creatively and they could come up with ideas that others who are just narrow-minded, narrowly focused, won't have. All right, these are my notes. I urge you to download the interview and learn directly for yourself. This is a person in a company that has consistently proven that they can not only build applications but get people to use them and get people to pay for them, and he's willing to be a teacher to you and me, and I urge you to download the interview and learn as much as you can from him. All right, till next time, I'm Andrew Warner, founder of Mixergy, and I hope to see you in person at one of my Mixergy events.